Hello, my name is Shannon and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you a quick Christmas card I made. I have a few to do, so I am looking for some quick, easy cards to make. Here I am folding up my craft cardstock that I'll be using for this card. And here is one of the dies I'll be using. It's called the Holly Berry Edger die from Creative Expressions. And there's a deer family made by Cottage Cuts. Those are very old dies. I am not sure if you can get them anymore. However, this Holly Berry Edger die I have never even used. So I thought this would be helpful just to use this on the base of my card. Here I am lining it up and getting my low tack tape. Just positioning it just right. And I will take it to my die cutting machine and I will be right back. And here I am just removing that die. There's several pieces there that I'm going to need to punch out. And here I am cutting just a little bit, a little snippet off of each end. And then I'll be punching everything, all the little paper pieces out with my little tool there. This was a fast card to make. I made one previously that you'll see later on in the video using different cardstock. Pretty paper. Here I am going to cut out the family of deer. I'll be right back. Now I'm just removing the low tack tape. I'm removing the deer from my die now. There are 4 of them in there. You might have heard my dogs in the background just then. I am struggling with this craft cardstock, getting the card to actually fold. Here I am just measuring it out because I'm going to be using some of that pretty deer paper for different parts of the card as well. I know I'm going to need 3 inches total for one section and then 7 inches in height. So I'm dividing those 3 inches up there. I just put my scissors on top of that to keep it folded. Just sort of placing my deer there just to see where I want to put them. I think that looks pretty good, so I'm going to start gluing things down. It's just a very easy card. I don't normally do easy. But I kind of need to make a few cards for Christmas here. There we go. So now I'm looking at the rest of what I'm going to do. And I realize that there is a different image on the back. So I was thinking about putting one on top of each other, but then I thought, no, I don't think I need that much, so I'll just fold over the other piece. I'll fold it in half and then I'll stick it in there because I want it just to hang out just a little bit so I can put gems on the holly area. So I'm not going to cut this, I'm just going to fold it, scoring it there so I can fold it easier. And glue that piece together and then place it right there. Now I'm going to glue that piece once I trim it up a little bit to the back of that edger part on the base of the cardstock. Just lining up some glue there. There we go. Okay, now I'm ready to put some gemstones on it. I was thinking that I would just place 5 gold gemstones to match the pretty paper. Having a hard time with those gemstones there. There we go. I didn't like the placement of that one, so I'm going to put it down there. One more. There we go. At this point, I'm looking at it thinking, I'm not extremely happy with it. I'm going to finish up what I know I'm going to do with it anyway. I need to put my back stamp on. Here we go. It's Huckabee Handmade. I color it in just a little bit with a yellow Jelly Roll pen. Oh, I'm going to do the inside now. Just a simple Merry Christmas stamp. I decided to get my bigger Misty for this part. And I believe that's unicorn white that I'm using for the Merry Christmas sentiment. I wasn't getting the whole sentiment on there very well, so I did this a few times, several times, I think. Making sure it's nice and crisp there. Now I'm going to work on the envelope a little bit. I always like to make my envelopes match if I have time. And I'm thinking I'll put that little fourth deer on the inside just to bring the front of the card into the center when you open it. Just doing a little touch up with my white Jelly Roll pen there. Now I'm going to make some strips of the same pretty paper for the envelope. Put one on front and one on back. The back side is going to have the bigger piece. I'm just going to cut it off, trim it off with a pair of scissors. And one little strip there for the front. Leaving plenty of room to put the addresses on. And I believe at this point, what I find wrong with this card, what doesn't sit right with me, is that there's only four colors. It's gray, gold, white, and brown. I feel like it needs a fifth color. So I'm going to add, there's another card that I made that's similar, a little bit smaller. I'm going to put some red on it. I think that'll help dress it up a little bit. This is needlepoint thread that I had. Thought it would look pretty on there. Oh, I want some of these little red ones here. I'm going to put 5 more gems on there. Just placing them sort of in between the other gold gems just to see how it would look with that. And I'm liking it better, so I'm going to go with that. Just moving those gems around just a little bit to get them right where I want them. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just so it'll make me happy. Almost done. Oh, it's complete. And look at what I did. The ink wasn't dry on the inside. I got a little bit on the other part, but it's okay. It's not perfect, but it'll work. So that is the end of my card. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come visit me again for my next video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. Love a comment or two. Have a great day. Bye bye.